Chandrayaan-3 has finally completed its last lunar maneuver. Now the next important milestone would be the coming out of the lander module from the propulsion module, which we expect to happen on the 17th of August. This mission is going to achieve a number of firsts, and the entire world is going to be benefited from that.
On August 16th, Indian Space Research Organization or ISRO successfully carried out the fifth and final orbit reduction maneuver of the Chandrayaan-3. The spacecraft completed the crucial firing operation with just a week left for Chandrayaan-3's moon landing. The maneuver commenced at 8:30 am. It was performed from ISRO Telemetry, Tracking and Commands Network or ISTRAC in Bengaluru. ISRO's post on X read, "High five from Chandrayaan-3 to you." Today's successful firing, needed for a short duration, has put Chandrayaan-3 into an orbit of 153 km into 163 km as intended. With this, the lunar-bound maneuver are completed. The Chandrayaan-3 consists of a lander module, a propulsion module and a rover. After the completion of the 5 orbit reduction maneuvers, ISRO said that it is gearing up for the next most crucial operation, which is scheduled on August 17th. The Indian Space Agency said that the separation of the lander module from the propulsion module is planned for Thursday. The propulsion module will separate from the lander while in orbit. Following that, a series of complex braking maneuvers will be executed to facilitate a soft landing in the south polar region of the moon on August 23rd. The lander is expected to touch down on the moon's surface at 5:47 pm. Launched from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in Sriharikota on July 14th of 2023, Chandrayaan-3 has been steadily progressing towards the moon. After the launch, Chandrayaan-3 completed 5 earthbound maneuvers between July 15th and 25th. The crucial Trans-Lunar Injection or TLI was carried out on August 1st to slingshot Chandrayaan-3 towards the moon. The Chandrayaan-3 reached the lunar orbit on August 5th and was successfully inserted into the lunar orbit. Since then, 5 orbit reduction maneuvers have been carried out to gradually reduce Chandrayaan-3's orbit and position it over the lunar poles. The anticipation is high as the mission inches closer to its planned landing date of August 23rd near the moon's little explored South Pole. If successful, this mission will mark a significant achievement for the Indian Space Research Organization and contribute valuable data to the understanding of the moon.
The heartening piece of news that I wish to share is that Chandrayaan-3 has finally completed its last lunar maneuver. It's entered into an orbit of 143 kilometers by 153 kilometers. And now the next important milestone would be the coming out of the lander module from the propulsion module, which we expect to happen on the 17th of August, following which then the location of the landing would be determined, the exact location somewhere close to the South Pole, which we expect to happen, the exact landing on the 23rd of August around 5:30 p.m. in the evening. And this mission is going to achieve a number of firsts, and the entire world is going to be benefited from that. For example, it was Chandrayaan-1 which discovered the presence of water on the surface of the moon, and Chandrayaan-3, when it goes around raking in the south polar area where we have craters of water, it's possible that we might be able to achieve some more evidence of the presence of water and the other such molecules which have a connection with the possibility of human habitat being possible over there. Plus, there will be in situ experiments, the results of which, the inferences of which will be obtained not only by the Indian agencies but also by the most premier agencies like the NASA of America.
Subscribe to One India channel and never miss an update.